feet, sketch that blue flag. Swore it was gold, new on the screen, stories boldly told. I bought the breakout, heart full of fire. Bitcoin was rising, taking me higher. Felt like forever, the moon just in sight, but the flag waved goodbye in the dead of the night. When flags no longer fly, Bitcoin whispers goodbye. When flags no longer fly, lost in the dim under the sky. When flags no longer fly, silly me again. He had the chart magic, confidence so grand. Trust the pattern, baby. It's all in your hand. I held through the cave, dreamed of the game, but the crash came soft like a summer rain. From the high hopes low to the quiet regret. Guru's sweet promise, one I'll never forget. The screen goes dark, the dream slips away. Flags in the wind, gone yesterday. When flags no longer fly, Bitcoin whispers goodbye. When flags no longer fly, lost in the dim under the sky. When flags no longer fly. Silly me again. Silly me again.
The ringing of the cowbell.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that Bitcoin made me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those altcoins dance, and maybe I'd be moonbound for a while. But August lows made me shiver. With every dip the charts deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step, so bye-bye, Bitcoin bull run by. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write
Start
the book
with
of
Noah.
Flow? And do you have faith in the Satoshi gospel if the white paper tells you so? Do you believe in pump and dump, can trade and save your mortal rump? And can you teach me how to short real slow? Well, I saw the market's cruel twist as profits vanished in the mist. The charts turned cold and gray. Fear crept in to stay. So bye-bye, Bitcoin bull run by. pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck. The day the bull run died, FOMO lit my fire, greed stoked the flame. Now I'm counting losses, singing bare shame. Uncertainty looms like a storm's dark tide. Is the top a memory or a hope denied? So bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey. The turkey comment.
Gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Nothing like some good ass coffee to make you feel better or keep you up all night. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls, frogs and squirrels. As we watch Bitcoin continue to defy these little levels of support that I look for. She plays with them, then she plays with our hearts. The only thing it seems to be respecting is so far is this trend line and kind of this channel idea that we're in, and this can probably be. Don't know how accurate this angle will be for all this choppiness, but slow burn down, slow burn down. Gotta love that slow burn. Let's zoom out a little bit. This is 6 minute. Let's go out a little further. Well, dang it. Look at you go. Can't see nothing for all this crap on here. Let's just take it off. Take it off. Yes, remove them all. Take them all off. Let it be so. I want to go to the weekly time frame. That's a nice parabolic move out of Bitcoin, though. You gotta, when you step back and look at it, gosh darn it, that's awful gosh darn pretty, ain't it? I mean, from its humble beginnings of little or nothing and fighting its way to $50 and $100 and $200 and $400 and finally something became of it. But I think you can see that over the next decade or so that this is still one of the best ones probably out there to be looking at. I mean, take for instance this area right here at $17,000, $18,000, which was our top. That not even the first cycle, that was just the cycle everybody started paying attention to. It's like, what? It went from what? It went from like 1,800 to what? 13,000? I need me some of that. Over here to our next cycle top, where we were over at around 70,000-ish, 69, 70. Depending on your exchange, whatever, 65 to 70, 65 for the first one, 69 for the second, is usually what I look at. That's even where we bumped our head right over here last time, and gosh darn it, awful close to where we are right now as we speak at $71,200 and something dollars. We had that nice top out over there, but now Bitcoin's on a steep discount. It went up so high that finally people were like, yeah, I want some, but I don't know if I want to pay that much. I want it. Don't get me wrong, I want it, but that's a lot. Yeah, maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, and I want it to go up. I want to trade it, but that's a lot. And eventually, then gravity kicks in, and you find out your Wile E. Coyote sitting out there. Oh man, that's nut. You're gone, and you're gone, and we're down. Are you? Is that right? Have we dropped that much? I quit counting. I stopped counting over here. Man, imagine being that little lucky bastard that's still holding the short from over here, and they went hard and fast, and they've just been peeling off a little at a time, and they're down to their last, 50% on that trade, as Bitcoin did drop 43%. Man, that looks huge, don't it? That looks gigantic. That's, oh my God. And you know what it did? It did what nobody wanted. Well, no. It didn't do what people wanted it to do, and definitely didn't do everything we all wanted it to do. It didn't even do the head and shoulders thing everybody is so confident that was going to be happening. I'll tell you, I know exactly what it's going to do. It's going to come back up here. It's going to make their whole head, and we're going to have a head and shoulders. Yeah. We'll probably get a bear tree test and come on down, and that'll be it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I learned that on YouTube. Yeah, and now I can do it. And, yeah. But, that didn't even happen either, right? Dang, these market makers. They're so clever. This market, however you want to look at it. The only things I trust is gunpowder and trend lines. I'm going to draw my trend line back to its original spot. Screw that little wick that we've been giving it wiggle room on that's been taking us right in here in the midst of this. I mean, this is what it was. It was a bearish retest of that, or for the ones calling for this, the ones who are steadily gone for it, not being flip-floppy, wish-washy, and everything else, you can see how that can take us down to the bottom of the channel. And that doesn't mean immediately. It doesn't mean immediately. Hell, it may milk us for all we're worth. That's what they try to do. But that's kind of a possibility, right? I mean, that's what we're looking at. And then also, our previous highs. Now, there's one argument that these previous highs are the cycle bottoms. And that would be cool because that's like 65,000. That's just a few thousand away. And then you got the hopium stage that we're in right now, which I don't know. We talked about this last night. The trend line that I just corrected will look a lot more like this, right? Yeah. Without that wiggle room, does it look the same? Does it look? Yeah. And so this is my warning for you. And I guess even for myself, my warning for you, especially when it comes to altcoins and whatever you're out there looking at. Okay, let me give you my example, okay? I remember Cosmos. You know how Cosmos, right? Atom, yeah. Because it did good, right? I remember it started coming down kind of cheap around here, man. About $15. Yeah, I mean, it was 40, 50. You're like, oh, man, we can get in, snag a little here at 15, whatever. And DOT. Oh, yeah, DOT was coming down. As it eventually, DOT did really good, and it started getting cheap, $20, $30, $20. Yeah, it started coming down. People start snagging. Oh, build me a bag of that. Oh, MATIC. Polygon MATIC, that one, yeah, that one, yeah. So we come down to $3 to $2 and stuff like that. And like, man, $1.78 looks really good for MATIC. I think I'll get a bag. Oh, look, it's cheaper. It's $1.50 this week. I'm gonna pick me up some more MATIC. Oh my God, I can't believe I got some at $1. Oh man, I can't wait. And this bull market starts back up. Oh, I'm gonna be ready. That's the danger. All three of those coins were the losers for this past cycle. None of them did a damn thing. DOT. I don't know if DOT ever got past $9 this cycle. Did it ever do that? I don't even know if Atom got past that. If it did, it's very briefly. And poor little MATIC, Polygon. Hell, people even forgot what the hell it was. It's a cruel and vicious space out here. But my warning for you is that, okay, I mean, we still got that little bit of hopium that 2026 and the economy and Trump's magic and everything else and crypto adoption and everything else which should happen. All right. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. But for all intents and purposes, the charts are just doing what the charts have always done. We lost the 50 on the weekly. We lost the trend line. The 9 crossed the 21. The 9 and the 21 crossed the 50. We lost the 100, which is the white line. And we are here. We are here. And it feels like, well, the bottom must be in, right? And yeah, it could be. At this point in the game, last cycle, we were down. This was down about 47% right here. This is somewhere, I don't know. Where's $47,000? Because it was never supposed to ever go below 47,000 again. Oh, that was early on. Oh, or was it when we got back up? I don't know. Anyway, that was crazy. But chart-wise, it looks like we are here beneath the 100 moving average, and there was still another 50% drop there. Now, it's hard to imagine, but if it is, I think the questions we need to ask ourselves is, well, where do we want to be if that happens? If it does, do we want to just be riding it down and going, oh man, this bag gets smaller and smaller? Or we want to find some kind of way to make this work for us as much as we can on the way down. We sit here and watch it and complain about it, or we can actually sit here and take some action on it, get a plan if nothing else, right? So that at least we got some kind of formulation sitting for some dry powder to finally, after you learn your lessons of having your asses handed to you with these altcoins, as I did over here before, and have definitely over here even trying to avoid having my ass handed to me based on the lessons I learned over here with altcoins. We get down here and focus on building that Bitcoin bag. We're going to focus on mostly that Bitcoin bag. And then whenever the altcoins shape up, we can start, playing with them when they start acting right. Or hell, the altcoins as we know them may not even be the hype thing with all the new stuff that's coming in and all the new mines and new money behind all of this and new possible use cases. Hell, I don't know. What if Walmart came up with their own little token thing, their own little discount token? Oh hell! You got that Walmart token? Hey man, I need to buy some Walmart tokens. Yeah, they got the sale going on, but I can't unlock it until I got, so many. I don't know. You got that Walmart NFT? Okay. we don't know what's in store for us, to be honest with you. And every little whisper or something from a main chain would, there's where the money goes. Like, Saranada, you open source a layer 3, you're going to revolutionize a web of 3? Yeah. What nerdy talk you talk about? Oh, that nerd function. No, we don't care. I don't know. It's a crazy market. All we know for sure is the one that always wins is Bitcoin. And there are a few other contenders over here that kind of do all right. But the one that everybody's trying to get their hands on, especially the bigger players right now and here from now on, is going to be Bitcoin. So if you don't want to look back in 10 years and say, man, I had a chance to get Bitcoin. I ain't even got 0.00004 Satoshis. Man, at least I could have had that as dust from playing back then. And now it's like worth a fortune. You can buy 2 houses with that much. I don't know. It could be. I wouldn't pay Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, I got 20 people hanging out. Let me come over and talk to you and see how you're doing tonight. Hey, I don't know if it'll scroll up all the way, but I did see who was first. Yeah, I can see it. Hey, we got Road Shadow. Being number 1. You get the clap. Glad to have you here. We got Nasty Gene in the house. Shout out to Nasty Gene. Postmodern oddities. Better late than never. That's what I was saying because I was late. We got Scar in the house. Scar Jesco. Dave P. Who else have we got down here that we can say hello to? There's Road Dog Tit. All right, that's Sean. That was Sean. Scar says he bought some H-Bar, Cardano, SQD, Crow. I didn't see how Crow's doing. I still think Crow is one to keep your eye out for. And I think Trump has got, I think World Liberty's got some ties with it too. Hey, I've not seen anything about that stadium at all. I haven't noticed anything about the stadium. What used to be FTX Stadium. Now Crow Stadium, I guess. Sweet SDX BTC. That's definitely a good choice right there. Zcash, Mon. We got Glasshopper in the house. Good to see you, Glasshopper. Shout out to you. PMO says I blame the Democrats. That's what cracked me up in the morning in the screen earlier. Duality C, how's it going? Good to see you. Let me see if I can come down here. Look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart with the chart flipped. Are you trying to tell me what to do? No, I'm just kidding. Let's take a look at it. Here, I don't know if I can fit it all in here. Jeez. You mean what it's doing versus what we don't fit would look like? That's what we wanted to see. Look, it's a flag to the upside, Helen. I told you, it's got this measure move going all the way up here. Oh. 62,000. Okay. Yeah, that don't look to go, it just does it. Let's take an inventory of Bitcoin over here. We kind of know where we are in the market. My warning was just, I remember this very dearly over here, and it's easy to spend your money too early into the market when you still need that dry powder. When by the time we get down to where it really counts, you don't have anything to get into the market anymore. Because at some point, believe it or not, as bad as things have gotten, if we're in a bear market, it will get dry and worse, and nobody wants to look at Bitcoin, talk about Bitcoin, be around Bitcoin. That's crap. That's how they usually are. Kind of how altcoins are right now. Nobody wants to, people start getting mad at you, start talking about altcoins too much. What I want to do is take some Fibonacci measurements. Alrighty. Let's go from swing low to swing high. So yeah, we were right on the 0.5. Now, this is actually a good place to look for a bounce, and there's several reasons why, other than just because it's a Fibonacci area. I know a lot of people talk about the 618, but do they have an argument why they're looking for the 618? Just because it's a 618? I mean, we can make one for the 200 moving average coming in for it, and maybe it trying to set up some kind of a harmonic structure here. I would expect a bounce, but I wouldn't be looking for any of the higher highs. We'd be looking for a lower high compared to this guy, right? And that could be happening at any point right now, or if we have to wait to 57, it could happen there. But this is a great place. This is where one of the most common harmonic patterns happens, is at the 0.5 Fibonacci. That's why you see it be support or resistance. Like we're at a bottom and we go up, and that's as far as we can go before we go down to the basement area. That's how I used to describe it, and still will if I ever get in the right scenario. If I get off this little harmonic kick, it's all the same thing. Are very, very related. But this is a great place for it to bounce, and we come up and maybe get that little lower head. For the pattern traders, it appears the lower head on the head and shoulders or whatever, right? But bouncing off of here, pretty much whatever we do, believe it or not, it targets this area down here. And I don't know. What happened last cycle? Let's look at that, because let's point it out. We go from swing low to the first swing high. We came back down to almost the 618. Almost the 618. Went up to almost the 1/3. That one. And then it came to the 786 all the way down here. So this one counted a little bit more toward the 618, I believe. And that would have given us a cipher. Did you give us a cipher pattern? Okay. That would have been in line with the target right there. And that's one of the ones that we saw in the 10-second, which that was one of the first ones I ever saw. I never even looked at this as being that. But they're supposed to be the bullish, the nice bullish reverse ones, and being rare. So maybe that helps explain all that big move. That's interesting. Okay. I had not looked at that from that angle before. But this is a great little area to bottom out, and it was also the highs over here. And this is around the areas where people were, where the ETFs were happening. So it was when we had ETFs, but then there was something where you couldn't get into them. Some people got in. I don't know. The people got in early and front running, all this stuff. But a lot of this was the ETF stuff, trying to balance out all that stuff. And even went down to 49,000. Like one could open, but that was the only one, and they had trouble. This one was approved, that one wasn't. Blah blah blah. You had a lot of crap going on with the ETFs at that particular time. About in 24. But we're right back at those areas. What happened there? I hit the button and it takes me on a different screen there. All right, so I'm on the weekly. We lost to 100. 9 starting to cross over. That kind of sucks. And here we are. Below us is the 200 moving average, about 50, and we just got to see what's happening there. Let's look at the indicators over here. And I gotta say, man, so we saw something last night that we want to just keep on the radar. Okay. While I'm starting to point out all the bearish stuff that's happening here on the weekly, like stochastics are buried, and the biggest thing is the money flow going into the red right here. And the little hint that this momentum wave is telling us, like, maybe I'm just getting started. I might turn into the big kahuna and come all the way down. I mean, we don't know what it's going to do. I mean, it could just do like that, but she can get kind of scary. At least it is, right around areas that we've been at before normally. So we are at bottom areas on the momentum wave, if you want to look at it that way. Although we see where there are instances when money flow is in the red, that on that first little dip that it could be a little bit longer. So don't get too bullish. He's showing us anything bullish at the moment here. But what I'm about to show you next may possibly be the very fact that this little purple line has not touched the very top of this little line, which I'm going to draw a little line right there, right on top of the. Can I get you over here? Right here. I want to draw a little kind of gray line right there. The very fact that those two little suckers have not touched, overlapped, gives us a bullish scenario that at right now, of course, it would feel like hopium, but in a couple of weeks, if we don't touch that little guy over here, this little white line, if we don't come and take out 68.9, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to, go with Elliott the crackhead over here. That's a 4 wave. It only invalidates when we touch this guy. And we get this might be the slam bam thingy ma'am. Get you all bearish. And of course, and wipe out altcoins, but especially on the Bitcoin, right? It's the Bitcoin what they want. I'm just saying, I'm parking it in the back of my mind right here. So that if you're looking for some bullish hopium, with some real stuff behind it, that would be the last scenario we got to look for as bulls, okay? And honestly, I don't know if many people would notice that, would even be thinking of that right now, right? That little gap area. But what will invalidate it is closing that gap. If we come down to that 68.9, this I just shot, and then. But I'll leave you with that. And then on the bigger time frame, the monthly, other than the MACD, I mean, this indicator's got some hope. There's still hopium here on the weekly or the monthly. A miracle, actually, believe it or not, could happen here in 26. So I'm not wiping that out, okay? But otherwise, shorter term time frames, we got to play them for what they're giving us, and they're handing bullish people's asses to them left and right? But if that scenario be true, well, then we should be nearing an area here. So we want to try to look for those signs somewhere through here. I don't ever want to come near this. I want to lock this guy in. Lock this little white line in right there. Maybe this plays out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, man. But if you have any hope that you're in the winning asset, and this is nothing but manipulation, as the whole world's economies and all this other stuff go through, I mean, we have a chance to see some really nice growth. But I don't know. This idea should invalidate pretty soon. We're not very far from there, man. Just a couple of $1,000s. We keep going bullish and see what happens. Break that, and say, hey, man, maybe that $28,000 target ain't so crazy after all. Hell, just burn it to the ground. And you guys want to buy that little? You want us out of the market anyway? You finksters. I don't know. Let me come over and say hello to the chat. How you doing tonight? Feet and legs. Looks like a strategic sell-off. There's definitely a lot of volume on that selling. Planned and orchestrated, they usually are, aren't they? All your Bitcoin, it belongs to us. Hey, there's Jim. How's it going, Jim? There's an open gap at 36 for IBIT. Interesting idea for Bitcoin. Do I have IBIT? I got something, but I forgot which one it was. Let's try to take a look at it over here. Oh, I get nothing over here. I might not see it on... Oh, you're talking about this gap over here? That one looks like it should be. Yeah, it should be at an area to try to bottom here. I don't know what happened before all over here. That would be helpful, but don't have it. Otherwise, I mean, if we don't hold that and don't make the double bottom, the lower low price is 46.66. Would be where I would be looking. That should... I'd like to see it when the 886 is home. Meanwhile, these altcoins, look at these. What's it looking like on the weekly now? How about the monthly? What's the monthly look like for altcoins, man? Ow, ow, ow. 20%, 16%, 17%, 30% down on some of these of the smaller caps. Wow. Now, what about for the year? This should be for the last 360 something days, right? That's still pretty bad. Yeah, altcoins. It has been the play before, but it was not the play of 2025 and only the play of early 2024. With a few exceptions of those that had some really nice tokenomics. What I attribute it to. Maybe some people will say, oh, no, it's because of privacy. But usually the privacy sector doesn't get that much love. And I don't know. I think that's the only way you can explain Bitcoin Cash along with that right now. Which, ironically, is not doing that bad. If you take a look at BCH, I'm sitting there like, really? You're the one that's up? I'm like, who would have known? Wow. Go Bitcoin Cash. Do you, baby. Oh, let me back that up. Let me see what we had over here. So, I mean, overall, 2023, all through this market, that's not bad for Bitcoin Cash. Look, it was 120. It came down to $123 last bear market. Last bear market, of course, this is where we are at this point in time, pretty much. Chart wise, it was about $400. It's higher than it was this time last cycle, looks like. I guess we gotta just go by the rules there. Well, we're definitely range bound, and I think one of the better range bound tools is missing from my thing over here. You might have to go over here and find you. Are you here? Annotation tools. Nope, you're not there. I think you're over here. Forecasting and measurement tools. It says you're there. I just don't ever recognize you. Is that fixed volume range? From the highs of March 24. to the Sandy Hills of Nevada. Okay, right here, $528. Right above that, right above that, oh my God, am I forgetting what? I'm forgetting what these things are called now. Point of control right there. Found support there. Heading toward our value area high here at 625 in this range, looks like. Nice little move out of you, Bitcoin Cash. I didn't know you had it in you. What makes you so special? You're gaining against Bitcoin too, by the way, which is one of the plays I've got on it. It's just took advantage of it, what I could, but it's nothing amazing. Not gonna buy me a new car or anything. Check out my trace that I've got going south over here. The only one that seems to be doing good for me is this little tiny Bitcoin short I got going on. That's hedging with this long here, which is should have been stopped out by now. But for some reason it's not. Why are you not? You should be stopped out by now. Oh, you are? Okay, good. So it did stop out. What the hell's that then? What's this? Oh, that's my stop loss? Oh, I move my stop loss up then. Okay, so I'm in a Bitcoin short that's up 32%. I'm just on 10x. I'm playing around Blowfin, getting used to it, and it's a tiny account. I basically got like around $100 in US dollars, then $100 in Bitcoin that I'm trying to grow the Bitcoin over here, and just playing around and not. And I'm trying to make this rule go where I'm just going to do Bitcoin, but I did. Sean got in here and put in a hype trade in a Solana long. Actually, that Solana long was testing one of the signals that we got over in the Telegram group from our signal bot. Put it to the test. It's down 4% right now. Just got it on 5x too, so. This market. But, we take a look at our indices over here, and I mean, it's not like Wall Street's having, or tech stocks in that area. They had kind of a down day too, and I'm kind of wondering, man, what's going to happen over here is this. There's not a good price formation for real. I mean, especially when you zoom out. I mean, it's getting very tired, and she's having so much problem maintaining 69,000 and everything. Got a nice breakout of this pattern, and almost met the measure move. Doesn't have to meet it all at all. So had a nice little retest there. That was nice. But it's hard to draw a trend line on it because it keeps rolling. It keeps rolling over there. It's got some curve to it, right? It's got some curve to it. It's just getting, but it's still steadily money's pumping in there enough. But it's just there's enough coming out or something too. Just bending it over. It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. And as we wind on down the road, our spirit's taller than our souls. We'll move this green bar out of the way and extend this line to wherever it goes. I would hope to get some support somewhere through there. Look at that nice little bounce box. And I got there's just nothing to go by here. A little discerning of this is, can we pull you up? Is that for a stablecoin dominance and whatever, yeah, we're getting what we didn't want to happen. Yeah, because near this area was the places technically on this chart to kind of exit altcoins, like sell here, and then we didn't even get down there. We just kind of respected this trend line. Always hoping, I guess maybe we can go down and whatever, letting greed trying to get us to. It can still go higher, but what's happening now? Of course, I consider it as a combination of new money and coming into stablecoin too. New money coming in, fresh money being digitized, but also a fair amount of it. Probably the brunt of what the pump we're seeing here is the money coming out of altcoins and going into something that's a little bit more stable. And it's just sad when you think about it that the US dollar is more stable than these assets that are supposed to be assets and something good, not a liability. And you look how the US dollar just actually kind of sucks anyway. And you're like, wow, you're not even worth a damn dollar. That sucks. You're not worth a nickel.
What a way to say goodbye.
You were yesterday, but now you're not today. And even a nickel's not worth what it was yesterday. So what does that really mean? So are we just investing in a bunch of crap? Ladies and gentlemen. Let me come back over to the chat. Let me check on Bitcoin, see what you're doing over here. Still about 71,000 right now. Where's my charts? Where's all my stuff? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're still on the other screen. I forgot. My bad. Let me change you back to where you're supposed to be. Oh, shoot. Well, that's going to take some doing. That might work. Oh, look, the reverse button worked. Okay, we're good. It has to be over here. Back to Bitcoin. Okay, my pattern. That was my big pattern idea, and it was hopeful. And even then this started happening. It was like, and then retesting the D point, losing the D point, and then validating. So this guy is gone. I guess I can just kill this chart again. Another fresh chart to start all over with. Yippee-ki-yay. Hey. All right, I'm going to do my Fibonacci's from this low and catch us hopefully at a 113 right now. Nope, not yet. Oh, that's 67. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, it burns. It burns. I don't want to try that, man. We can look for harmonic patterns between these legs, but I mean, it wouldn't be anywhere near as important if you took one from the bottom of a swing, right? And that's and they're not. I don't believe they're as well to play out, because that's what I was doing over here, was taking one mid swing to play out over here, right? I was looking at one over here for one of these ideas, right? But I do see a little something going on over here. And that's somewhere right in the same areas too. And so that would be basically just from the swing low to the swing high, just labeling this 886 area right here, color coding it. So, and let me label it so I can tell the difference between it and the other ones I've got here. How far does that go down? 57, 58, or 58, 60, and then of course $67,000. We're at 71. Seeing it this way is making that 67 area look a little bit more possible, or more likely in my thinking here, for the levels that we lost. But I was looking over here where I thought we already came to. Yeah, we're right at there, that close to that 618. It's really that's just really deep for this. This is not common, and there's very few patterns that kind of go to that depth. And so, shorting, you want to. I mean, I guess the dilemma that we most faced over here is that, don't want to miss out unless you see everybody else is making money on the shorts. Everybody's making money on the shorts. The shorts, only thing winning is the shorts. But you don't want to take a short at a bottom support area, even though it would have worked several times here, right? It's just. It's a risky place. I don't know. After you get burned from them, so doing it so much, you gotta. It's like buying them tops. You don't want to be buying them tops either. But the emotion is there to do it. But at some point, there is going to be a rebound, and that's all it takes to ruin you when you get in too late into a short. And so the only thing to do is to watch for those rebounds. And I think this is just going to be one of those weeks that we got to be patient, let it do what it does, and then it will bounce back up. And then at that higher high or lower high is where we would look for, you know, kind of like a shorting opportunity. And then you can be on the winning side, right? But jumping in on the support areas and all that stuff, unless you're just trying to scalp it, because some people are doing that. But I mean, it's almost like gambling at some point. Will it stick? Oh, look, it stick! I'm a genius! Oh, that one didn't stick. You're not a genius. That one didn't stick either. I'm not a genius. Well, that one stuck! You're still not a genius. I'm a genius! It stuck! Yeah. See, I knew it. It's gonna do it. Yeah, short. Burn it all down. It's a crazy time in the market. I'm playing a little voodoo here, going from high down to where I have a Fibonacci area low that I think it's going to. Just trying to look and see some confluence over here. But if that were, you know, maybe we can get back up into these areas over here. And wherever we get our higher low, I can see us coming back up to here. We need to retest this area anyway. And then rather being satisfied with the measly 5%, we come back up there and come back down. You can maybe get 20% on that move or something, right? Might even find a way to make the move to the play up. But as long as we're in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows, well, we need to respect that, because that's where the money goes. So if we try to play against it and keep trying to long too much, well, we're going against the grain, aren't we? And when we go against the grain, well, we usually get skint elbows and skint knees, because, well, it's just not a smooth surface, is it? There'll be sometimes we can throw some water on there and start getting naked and sliding down the bathroom floor, but it's not gonna be today. I'm just saying. Anita, can you please look at ladies? We'll take a look at ladies there. Tony CC, as soon as I figure out TA, crypto goes ultra nightmare hell mode since September. You know, I think I can relate to a story, something like that too. As soon as I started getting it, like, oh, now the market sucks. Gosh darn it. I mean, I got a gosh darn new account set up, and there's just nothing there to really, other than this slow burn down. There's nothing there to play but the fee. Market pricing of some of the most incredible uncertainty. Market pricing, some of the most incredible uncertainty I've ever seen. If the stock market does roll over to downside extensions on further uncertainty or political turmoil, IBIT has gaps in the 40K area shortly after inception. Just some ideas. Huh. Overnight's not going to wait for New York, it seems. It'll be so close. Let's take a look at ladies real quick. I think it was a KuCoin where we were looking at, right? Well, amazingly as it is, ladies just never disappoints me with always finding a creative way to find a new lower low. I don't know what kind of magic that it holds for it to be able to do that, but it sure does have that magical touch to where it can make some new lows. And we're hoping that maybe this little sorry ass will get back onto the roller coaster ride over here and start going to the upside. But no, right now it just wants to keep coming down and saying, haha, I'm not touching you. Until maybe we come down and touch that little green line. It's just a little, oh, okay. Okay, let's go with that white line. White line! We're going to go with that white line. Go with that white line. Let's see what happens on this white line. That's my next prediction for ladies. I need a squirrel character, but I think we're getting too many characters, man. We got a turtle. There's a dog here somewhere, and then the dog on the thing. And then, of course, we got Sean. And of course, I'm a turkey. I'm afraid we're getting too much of a zoo buffet here between animals and food and boobs. I don't know what this place is anymore, and I like it. I think we should up the mood just a little bit and, let's bring out the disco ball. We haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, let's get the vibes going here. 30 people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here as we watch Bitcoin as tank, along with a lot of people's hopes and dreams that put their faith in crypto for longer term plays, right? Saw the warnings on the side. The warnings were out there. We talk about them. It has been a crazy cycle, man. I gotta tell you, the biggest thing that threw me off this whole cycle, the thing that really just kind of I blindsided me, I would say, was the damn weekly MACD. The reliable old drunken aunt MACD, Mom MACD, who comes to the party late but brings all the good liquor. She's the cool aunt, but she's just a little tipsy and kind of flirty. And when she crossed, not on ladies, on Bitcoin, man. And when she crossed here, that was on the weekly. That was one of the biggest things for me to look at. And never before have I ever seen where that would happen and then price would go to an all-time high. I didn't see that coming. Could not have. That blew my mind right there. I'm like, this is not compute. This is not compute, Roy Robertson. This is not compute. What's going on here? And it did that, and then we went up to $126,000, and then immediately, and then she kicked in, right? And I'm like, she was like smoking some of that weed that's like, and she's like, I don't feel nothing. Nothing's going on here. Let's go upstairs. You gave me some crap stuff. This is bunk. What is this anyway? You need to go get your money back. I'm going upstairs. Screw you guys. Oh my God, I'm tripping my balls off. Oh! She falls down the stairs, and here we are just tumbling down to the basement area, it looks like. My. And I'm keep waiting here for, some sign on some of these, decent time frames, a 4 hour even. We're below the non-moving average. Ichimoku Cloud's not looking like she wants to give us any kind of love. We just keep fanning out on these moving averages. And every little area of Fibonacci support I look for. I mean, I usually see a little reaction there and something goes on, but give it enough time, she just can't hold on to it, man. She's got no more strength. We're losing her fast. Quick, grab the enema. Maybe that will help. Bitcoin, do you need an enema? And so I'm on this watch for $68,000 just to see, man. That will tell me a lot for what I can, until that happens, there is still an argument out there for something big to come from this, and we're at the area where it could happen. So I don't know. It's just one of those popcorn weeks, I guess, for Bitcoin. We're sitting there going, well, is it going to do something? If it's going to do something, people, here short term, here in February, it's going to do something here, around here, next day or two, maybe over the week. Oh God, we still got the damn weekend coming. Factor that into the equation. And today's Wednesday. Jeez. But I would say if it loses this area, I don't know, will it come down fast? I mean, the fast period to come down, we've kind of already done that. We'd be coming into the chop. I don't see that. I think we would get all choppy down through here, just like we did over here. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, let me come over to the chat, see what you're talking about. We looked at silver and platinum around this time last year, and nobody wanted anything to do with it either. I know. Tory Trades was trading the hell out of platinum and gold about this time last year. Yeah, platinum was really cheap. I mean, platinum is just now back to the prices that it was back in the days that I used to work in jewelry, and I was like, this was normal. I was like, platinum's just expensive. I mean, it was up to around $3,000 an ounce, I think, at one point a few years ago. Maybe I'll get it back up there. Hope so. I got some. I'm in on some platinum things on E-Trade. Just can't do commodities over there, but the ETFs or something. I don't really like that as much. I can't see what's going on there as much as I can if I'm looking at the asset, you know. Same thing with the ETFs and things like that. I think I'm just spoiled. Man, that cloud looks mean and nasty. There is nothing bullish right here over here on that Ichimoku cloud on the 2 hour. There's nothing bullish about it on the 24 minute. But yet we're not going down any further right now. Knock on wood, but it'll probably change as soon as I come down here to smaller time frames. So the purple line is, that's an 886, right? And a Fibonacci area. And then the white line, that's an Elliott, that's a top from our last peak. And if they don't touch, this could get really exciting. And we could be looking on a macro 5/5 wave for Bitcoin. But if they do touch, we're screwed. And we're going to hell in a handbasket, and it's all over. And Bitcoin's going to zero. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, do I need a Valium or do we need to do meth on it? I don't know what to do right now at this point. I'm so confused. No, I'm just chilling and waiting, but I am disappointed that some of these areas have not held.
Yeah, brilliant. They said just hold on, darling.
What song is this? I'm probably late to your comment, but the one that's playing right now is called The Bull Run's a Fairy Tale. PMO says, if you open a short on Saturday, you're rich. They were too busy chasing the flag to the upside on Saturday. And all that week. And that flag to the upside. So the flag dilemma is that everything's a flag, right? You're always putting everything in a flag. I don't know. I just don't like this technique. I put something over in the trading group about this because I want people that come over to here to be kind of educated on this stuff. So I did address that over into the classroom section. And it talks, I mean, where it comes from. You know, you might hear somebody on YouTube saying, that's my method and blah, blah, blah. And I found this. And I gave you the you know, where these ideas came from. Turns out the old school, the bread and butter flag pennants and the 20 MA. Now the 20 moving average came in after computers were introduced, so that was around the 70s and 80s in that area. But the whole flag thing and the whole strategy came from Richard Schaubacher and Edwards McGee in 1930s and the 40s. They're the architects of chart geometry. I didn't know that. Defined the flag and the pennant as the pause that refreshes. But some of that, and then there's a little bit, you know, some of the things to watch over. And one of those things is the pareidolia trap, you know, where you see faces, you know, oh my God, that's the Virgin Mary on that loaf of bread right there, right? No, it's a vagina. No, it's a Virgin Mary. No, it's a vagina. No, it's no. Can it be a Virgin Vagina Mary? I don't know. Anyway, where you see faces and stuff at places, I don't know, the walls or stuff, pareidolia, whatever. You look on the bathroom wall or bathroom floor and you're like, or is that a clown? That looks like a clown, and that's a sky, and that's, I don't know what that is. That the janitor probably needs to clean that part up right there. That's not that smells. Yeah. So the human brain's hardwired to find order and chaos and that kind of thing. So you can start seeing forcing patterns. That's the bad thing, right? When you start forcing and seeing things and you start bending them. Well, no, I'm going to draw it this way because, you know, I see that taught out here a lot, and that's just, or you know, I see the teachers have that do this sometimes, and I mean they may have some success and some things like that, but I mean I just feel like it slaps technical, you know, traditional TA in the face. Some of the stuff that I see, most of the stuff I see is right on, you know, good within perfectly acceptable limits. But there's that one little there's that one little handful of people, maybe more or less than one person, that I'm like, oh my God, and people are learning this, and this is what they're thinking now. No wonder everybody's losing their ass in crypto. So it talks about that. It says a real flag pin is obvious. If you have to zoom into the 1 minute and use a thin line to make the touches that match, you're forced to trade the rest of the market forced to trade what the rest of the market doesn't see, and all that kind of stuff. But you can kind of force this, and I don't know, and look, shoulder, head, and they'll draw it both ways, and they'll get both takes. But anyway, the flags always, you know, they always look good, right? When they're at resistance. Look, here's another possible. It's not a, you know. But what happens? What happens? Oh, another one! Just lower highs, man, lower highs. And really the only way that you can do it, if you zoom out, and we're still zoomed in, this is still the 6 minute, but this is where the people look, man, for the flags. Oh, it's like you can go to the upside. But, dang. And I don't know, I hear them be bearish and give up bearish setups, and then they go long, and just all this, I don't know. Oh, that's a bigger channel line. That sucks because that's down here at 62. What the hell's that? I didn't want to see this line, but that's a parallel channel, right? When they're parallel like that, we got to pay attention. Those angles talk to us, right? Some people do this a different way. Maybe I do. I guess I do it the old school way, but there's a tool over here you don't get as much finessing with it. And I like to finesse. I'm a finesser when it comes to these lines. And I can't ever find this crap anyway. Where are you, crap? There should be a channel tool. I think it's over here. Yeah, is this it? There's a regression trend and a parallel channel. I'm thinking about the regression trend, but here's one that will draw a channel right here. But it'll do it for you. Where did you come from? What's this guy? The regression tool right here. I think it looks well, no, it doesn't act right. What the hell's that? Okay, whatever. I think you have a different use.
Or good night.
But we lost the 800 on the daily. Okay, that can happen. It kind of sucks when it does. Last time it happened, we were, you know, not quite all the way down. How far were we down here? Let me reverse engineer our fibs here. How far were we? Oh, we were about 78% of the way down when we did that. 78% of the way down. I don't know how far we're going, so we don't know how far we are now. But if we're 78% of the way down, and we can go to another, I don't know, 20% or so. Woo! But it doesn't mean it happens now, right? Right, what we're looking for now is to come back and retest these guys at some point, right? And coming back up to 80, maybe 86, 88, somewhere through here at some point. And we're at a very good place for that to happen right now, 0.5 Fibonacci. So if you're feeling despair or something here on hump day after the full moon and everything, the bear signs are here, but it doesn't mean it's all at once. And if there's anything that if you're new in here, you need to know, like, don't rush to make those decisions unless you just got yourself in a pickle with too much leverage or something, with too much position and about to get liquidated. Then you got to do what you got to do. But this is a great place to bounce. And if we pull this off where we bounce here or anywhere above this white line and do not touch it, it could get really cool. I'm just wondering, just waiting to see. And I think that's all the hell I got tonight, folks. There's just nothing to do but watch me get stopped out in my trades over here, one by one. Oh, look, are we up? I'm up my hype trade's up. My Solana, are you up? Are we bouncing here on the smaller ass time frames and stuff? My Bitcoin short's up 25% there. Woohoo! Let's go take a look at Solana. What are you doing, Solana? I've been streaming for over an hour. Nothing happening here in crypto very much. Well, zoom out before I erase all this and see what's going on. 886 here. Yeah, we're at a place where we can bounce for Solana. Let's clear you out and take a cleaner look. Look at that head and shoulders to the downside, Tommy. Solana's going back to $8. I'll buy it then. Get my checkbook. I would still look for this $41 area. It's not 69. She'll probably catch up there for a minute, but I don't see a reason why she wouldn't. I believe, based on this, that 886 can eventually be top two right there. Ribbon flipping is starting to happen here on the daily. That's not great. Hasn't happened, but it's starting to definitely look at it. Solana, what are you doing, man? I mean, for real. So some local target, $73.97, right around $74 for downside. She's made a lower low here, so that's based on this move. I would be looking for that one next. And then you got 51 down here. So Solana. That's what we got on the daily. What's going on over here? Hell, I'm in a Solana long. How's that going to work out? That's me testing when the signal's over there. Hey, what's the signals doing? I tightened them up over here today. Okay, it's still generating some signals. What, we got a short here on XLM. We got a Litecoin long that came in at 850 tonight. Okay, let's zoom on out. You're still giving me a lot of signals, man. A lot. That's a lot. Okay, here's good. We're getting some on the longer time frames. That's good. Like here's one for the 4 hour. An AVAX long on the 4 hour? Are you kidding me? Really? You did this twice. Why did you do this twice? Says it's a pretty strong signal. 8 out of 10. It gave me this thing. Why did it do this? Okay, so it's giving me the same trade every time it goes and gets the same signal. If it's still there, it gives me the same one. That's a little confusing. May have to tweak that. Well, let's see what's going on over at Avalanche, since the signal bot says that there's some kind of 4 hour possible long over there. What is this? We'll take the baseline for that stuff and start turning it into a trading bot and have that available. Hey, what did you say? A 4 hour long? Alright, let me get rid of some whatever I've been seeing here. I'm not seeing it right now. I'm seeing MACD trying to crawl over. So you're saying entry about 955 to 965 and take profits at 998. Well, we're definitely at those areas. I mean, I can see an argument for it, but yeah, there's definitely an argument for it. All right, well, it's a trade that I'd be looking for based off of that, but I don't know if everybody else would feel comfortable with it. Let me come down to the 15-minute, but I don't know how if I would expect it to go very, very high over here, though. Let's see, my take on it. Where we put me targets. I would have it 1036. Try to go for 11. What did you have? You had smaller than me. It had some very short. Okay, that's reasonable. 1023 and 1061. So basically 1023. Not exactly the same that I've got, or anywhere, but right within this bottom range. Okay, it would have been a little. That's for a 4-hour trade, though? On the 4-hour? Well, that's not coming up very much. It's about 10%. You'd have to have leverage on that to make it worth your while. Look, I made a quarter on trading AVAX. Made 25 cents. Went up to 25 cents and I sold it. Made a whole, well, after taxes, probably only a dime, but, you know. Maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, something going to happen around the 17th of February. Something should be happening today. Today is February 4th. Today is the day that Bitcoin completes its Gann, that 360 degree. Today, Bitcoin becomes a mature asset. Another reason why I'm curious about that fifth wave thing. In Gann cycles, when you put it to the Bitcoin, okay. Do I have it here? The software is over in the group. I don't know if I've got it where I run in square of 9. I forgot where I've got it. I'll pull it up. All right, so Gann got this little magical box looking thing with all these numbers and everything, right? It's a square of 9. It goes in a spiral circle. But it's a way of doing math, and I think it stems from India. It goes with cardinal points, and it reflects over astrology and some other stuff. But it tracks time and price. That's the thing. And angles and all other stuff. But we are based on where Bitcoin first started. From its Genesis block, it is now a 360 degree full rotation from that point on the square of 9. And at this point, Gann says that that's when an asset becomes mature. And we've needed that out of Bitcoin. So it should become a little bit more boring and stable from here on out. And maybe this is just part of that little flush out. Before all the goodness stuff. Oh, look at you. Aren't you? That's so nice of you to bounce off over 886 like that. Look at you. Nailed it. Anyway. Nailed it. What about this one? Well, nailed it. Then it wasn't nailed. It came undone. I can't help that. We only nail it in. It doesn't count when they come out. When they pop out of the wall, that's for your insurance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? We only nail it in the wall. If they pop out, that's between you and your landlord and insurance and all that, okay? We're just installation crew, lady. Can't help it if you have living walls that will know. Okay. All right, so we're getting a bounce here. That's cool. Man, just imagine if it does actually hold here and doesn't break this line. I'm excited about that possibility. What are you looking like here on the 15-minute? You got me some bullish divergence here. I know you do, don't you? Look at that divergence. Am I going to take me a Bitcoin longer? I'm taking me a Bitcoin longer. It's probably going to be a scalping longer because I don't think she's going to go up too high. But I'm going to take me a longer. Can we go to, where are we at? 71? We can get up $1,000 there. Can we get up here? I want to go 74. I like 74 for my longer term targets. Can we? Can we not? Can we take it? I think I'm getting ready to go in on it. 3% with some leverage. I've been really good with the leverage over here and not doing anything bad. I'm in a short right now. I probably should take some profit from you. Crap, I can't do this over. I don't have this one set up like I do on my phone. I'm going to do it on my phone. I'm on a new exchange, which I'm trying to get my campaign set up, but I haven't been able to log in yet to get all that blowfin. Supposed to be trying to get the campaign going until March. Okay, I'm gonna close half my trade there. Ching! And then I'm gonna open me up a. I'm gonna up my leverage here. I'm gonna go a whopping 15% right there. We're so close to my 886. I got a close invalidation point. I mean, very close invalidation. Can I just do it from here? Oh, you can. This is what I like about it. You can just take your stop loss right there. I'm serious. Oh, you're gonna stop me out now? Yeah, come on down below there, baby. Play with me and see what we do. You're not getting me that bad. I play the bottoms because I can get tied to stop losses over here, right? That's what I'll be looking for. So if this is our 886, that little purple line, which has got a Y in there for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, it's a fib. That little purple line I got drawn there, get rid of that fib. I don't expect it to really go much below that. So tight stop losses and enter here. If it tops me out, I'm losing extremely a lot. Not even my 1%, right? A very little bit. And she's trying. You're not supposed to come down through the white line. I don't know if did you get the memo? There's a memo. I'm just telling you. You need to bounce from here, mister. Because I'm still buying while you're doing this. And I'm not going to get stopped out. So my stops are going to be just really, really tight. I'm going to actually do this little trick right here. And I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go under here, 70,550. I don't even want to go that low, but that's higher than what I got right now. All right. Okay, I guess that's okay, reasonable. Oh look, how'd you get? I'm up. I'm up 1%. I'm up. On my long. I'm a 0.29%. 29%, ladies and gentlemen, in about 5 minutes. Who can do that? No other turkey channel on YouTube where you can go in it. Never mind. It went down. Never mind. What other channel on YouTube can you lose 0.29% in 5 seconds? I'm just saying. Come on, Bitcoin, I need you to do something for me. It involves some baby oil. Come on, I'm on a 10-second chart, baby. You can do it. Get back up there. Let's go. Expect that purple line. Let's go do this. I'm long in Bitcoin. I got tight stop. Well, they're not all that tight. They could be, but I don't trust you, Bitcoin. I'm sorry, but I just don't trust you. Let's go, Bitcoin. Make daddy happy. I should probably get on my other, my regular dollar pair there, Bitcoin. Take me a live trade right here. Bitcoin. Don't know where. I think I get that from Michael Saylor. That's sad. I'm putting my stop losses in now, $300 below my buy price because, yeah, you go $300 lower than here. I'm wrong. I ain't trying to ride you all the way back down. Yeah. I started talking and I forgot what my entry was. My entry's at 7,800 on this one. Oh, that's too much. That's within reason. I'm only going to risk 50 cents on this little trade right here and see if I can make me $100,000. As long as it makes a flag, I think we got a chance. Shout out to you, my man, whoever sent me the super chat. Good ass coffee times. I'm not mistaken. It was Avi that made that, right? Or was it you that made the that was a great little good ass coffee thing. It is some time for some good ass coffee. I'm getting tired. Let me turn the music down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to do this. Chill, so it's grifter time.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the
It's raining
best
coffee.
part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Woo! Some good ass coffee, and nothing like some good ass coffee. And our lawyer.
Crypto Cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We got 50% off your crypto divorce packages over at the Goodman's place. The BMO says, oh, we hit 64K by 9 a.m. Oh, not me. I don't. Because if we respect this purple line, we got a snowball's chance in hell of something good coming. But if we break that, I ain't got a nary last good argument here for Bitcoin. And I gotta say, it was crackhead Elliott's argument too, and he's valid on that. He's got a good point. If we do not make that touch over here, is it not on this chart? It's right down here at 68. If we don't do it, I mean, we can lose this and still come down and do a double bottom or whatever. But better we don't. But if we don't cross that, we've got a snowball's chance in hell. A possible. This is coming from Elliott, not me. But you could go up to just as high or a higher high on that fifth wave. So I'm sitting here on popcorn, and if we are, and if this is going to be the bottom of the 886, which a lot of times they are, well, shoot, I'm going to try to get me a little here right here. Ain't nothing worth trying. Slap my hand away if you want to. I probably won't call you anymore or anything. Probably won't buy you no steak dinners anymore. But so far, of course, I'm on the 10-second time frame, so take it with a grain of salt, you know. And I'm sure if it's anything like the past few nights, it will just go a few hours after I stream and like, oh, well, damn, that didn't hold, did it? That would suck. No, we did pretty good, and then this is not. We just haven't had the uppityness. I've been bound and determined to come down to these lower areas. It's suckies, but it's a good deal for somebody. Shoot, at 70,000, I need to. Oh, I want to go to my iTrust account right now and buy some. I think I've got it set to buy some like every Monday or something too. So it's going to have to fight through here is what I'm seeing. I don't know. All eyes on Bitcoin right now. She's at one of those, another one of those make or break moments. Why do we have a new badge? What is the new badge? You've probably been members of the thing for a while, I would say. Scar says, I don't know what's in it, but it keeps it going. It's supposed to be decaf. I think it's about all gone. Good ass coffee. Well, we're getting a little, I'm on the 1 minute now. We're getting a little traction here out of the Bitcoin. I'm bouncing off our 886 Fibonacci area. I'm a little hopeful. Oh, look, we got a candle close above that makeshift trend line that we got. It's just doesn't really fit anything on this time frame. But hey, it looks pretty, right? It looks official. Oh, let's see where the resistance is going to be. Oh, just right up ahead here at 70. What is that? 71.5? $500 up. That's all you can give me is $500. What the hell? What can you do for $500 anymore? Hell, Hell, Shanae can't even get her nails done for $500. What the hell? You gotta pay to play, baby. Shanae need them nails done. I'm saying real bad. They all ugly. Them nails look ugly. We need that $500. So there's a nice little idea. Trend line breakout. You messed with us here. Came back and respected it here. Rod here to 886. All kind of like it. You don't have to, but I'm playing the little bastard to the upside. And I'm up a whopping 0.94%. 0.94% in about, 18 minutes. Says that no other turkey on YouTube. There is no other turkey on YouTube. No other turkey on YouTube does this, ladies and gentlemen. It's only this turkey that would. All right, it's down. Now I'm down 1.9%. All right, well, see, I knew I got in there too fast, and and I probably shouldn't. And the shoulder, head and shoulder, and this is whatever reason, and yeah, but that's okay because we made $10 million this week, so losing like 10 cents is probably nothing. We're good. It's all right. Hang it. Look, we're up. We're like 0.18%. Ladies and gentlemen, where can you do that? We did that in less than like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Where else can you make 0.34% gains in the green? In the green on this trade, ladies and gentlemen. In the green. Oh, yeah. 0.19%. We kill it here every day. That's why you come and watch this channel. And I'm telling you, if you want... Now we're down... See, if you're looking over here and you saw if you got in on this like tiny like 1 millisecond time frame, you would have seen that shoulder, head and shoulder, and you wouldn't go through that. That's all right. I'm a skilled professional. I can. If you'd like to sharpen up your trading skills and get rinsed by one of the griftiest chart rooms out there, you need to join my OnlyFans footsie group. It's on sale right now for $2,499 per month, where you and me, we get together in this little private room, private kind of setting. You feel me? See what's going on here. And, I deliver to you personally charts. Did I get stopped out? So I can show you how to avoid getting stopped out, like just happened to me right there. For $2,499 a month, I can tell you all the secrets inside this turkey brain. And I will point to your entry and exit places on our Bitcoin charts with my fungusy toenails. $2,499 a month. Love you guys in Dubai. See you guys tonight after the stream, okay? All right, bring the peanut butter this time, okay? That was fun last time. All right, see you guys later. All right, the OnlyFans footsie group, people. If you want the real alpha. Did I get stopped out? What the hell are you doing, Bitcoin? Why are you over here stopping me out and stuff? I didn't want to be stopped out. Meanwhile, my short is up 34 freaking % here. My short is up 20, and my hype trade is still up. A whopping 2 cents on hype trade. Where else can you make 2 cents on a hype trade in 24 hours? Here. I'll show you how to make all the pennies. Not just 1 or 2 of them. Well, maybe just 2. Now it's 3. See? That was a 33% gain in a blinking of an eye. Yeah. We do's it here. Oh, no. Well, hey, how you doing? Anyway, what are you doing, Bitcoin? Are you breaking my line? Listen, we had this. All right, I'm so sorry to have to do this, ladies. I'm so sorry, but hey, Bitcoin. That's the wrong music. All Oh no, that might have a copyright issue. I don't think I can use that. Yeah, that's what. Okay, we'll go wherever you like this music. Dang, girl, you looking sexy down here on the floor on the low low. I'm just saying. I like to tear into you on a big old long. I like to see that old candle go deep, you know what I'm saying? I think we can drive it all the way, all night long. Maybe I'd like to take this leg, put it right up over his shoulder over here. I'd like to take that leg of yours and I'd like to just bend it right past your ear. Put it right over here at 71,000. Will you do that for me, baby? You want to just let me kind of ease and slide in on this little bottom area right here. You feel me, baby? you feel me? I tell you, I go get the Colt 45 right now. I'll meet you back in the back room, all right? All right, I see you down there. All right. Folks, sometimes you just got to know how to talk to Bitcoin to get it to cooperate. I mean, really, it does come to this, use your words and, and you got to kind of finesse it sometimes. It's crazy how that works. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to get back in. Gosh darn it. Are we on the right one? Spam! Balls to the wall! That didn't balls me to the wall. That didn't balls me anywhere. That didn't balls me anywhere. I'm not getting ballsed in anywhere. Why are you doing this to me? Wait a minute. Why are you not working? For real, dude. Is that a long? I'm missing my dang move here. Are we in now? You're freaking killing me here, dude. What are they doing? Are they just running it up or something? I can't get an entry, or I'm pressing orders in and I'm not getting an entry. I don't know what the hell. You stopped me out. Now you won't let me back in when I need. Do I want to get back in? I got all these open orders. You guys are not playing fair tonight, Mr. Whatever. I see what we're going to have to do, but I don't want to do it. So I'm not going as hard. So there. I got you in there anyway. I want to give you a little wiggle room this time, you little bastard. You come and get me again, I'll swear, I know where you live. I'll shoot your dog. Well, I'll probably play with him and everything, to be honest with you, but still, as far as you know. All right, I'm in the 15x long, which is not bad. No, that's not anything. And it's a small account, and I'm not going crazy on leverage or anything. That way, I can deal with a little bit of a better stop loss. It's not gonna hurt my account as much with the lower stop loss down here, and it needs a little bit of breathing room. So I'm gonna give it a few $100. Don't you stop me out this time, okay? Okay? You feel me? Meanwhile, should I be taking some more profit on my Bitcoin short? Probably so. I expect it to bounce here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Look, our hype trade's up a whopping 1.7%. Oh my God, we're killing it. We're killing it. I'm telling you. Where else do you go to kill it? We're killing it. I made 2 Satoshis off that whole trade. That was awesome. Oh, look at you. What the hell? Do I have to sit here and sweet talk you all night to get you to do something? Come on, Bitcoin. This is getting old, dude. Come on. I'm tired, Bitcoin. I'll break out the boobies. I'm going to have to bring out the good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to bring out the boobies. I'm tired. Listen. Where are they at? I've lost my boobies. Oh no, she's gone. Look, Bitcoin. Look what's waiting for you. Look what's waiting for you upstairs. Come on. Come on. I swear to God, you stop me out, I'm going to be pissed at you. All right. So very trying time here. Bitcoin on the 1 minute. Still purple line. Purple line's what I'm concerned about right here. We've got some bullish divergence here on the small 1 minute time frame. Folks, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but that's my play, and so that's just what I'm doing. So getting an entry here near bottom support. We are above the non-moving average. 9's getting ready to cross over the 21. So it's not just totally willy-nilly. Just a little bit of willy-nilly. Just willy with no nilly. Wait, we got a little willy and no nilly, okay? On the road again. All right, so come on, 9, cross that 21. Give us something a little bit bullish to look forward to. You made a higher high here. Can you do it again? Because if you can't, man, suck. This market is boring AF right now. I like those boobies. Hopefully Bitcoin will. Sometimes it does, and sometimes, see, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about Bitcoin. Like, okay, well, you know, I mean, throw something else up there, but it'll just kind of make me feel awkward. Look at you. Look at 9 cross the 21, and that's what we want to see there. Look, the flag came down to the 21 moving average. Now we're breaking to the upside. Actually, it's probably true right here, just to be honest with you, on the 1 minute. I can't argue. Can't really argue that fact there. But every setup is not that. And it seems like somebody always puts every setup into that exact thing. 9 crossing the 21 would be my trigger. Gosh, you're so boring, Bitcoin. Do people ask you out? I mean, do you get to go places? I was wondering. Bitcoin doesn't have much to say right now. Word Dog Thunderbolt, how's it going? Tony CC, how you doing, man? Maybe short. The trend is your friend. Well, I'm in a short. I just took a little bit of profit on it. Actually, I'm trying to long right now with this area of support here. If it catches. So if you haven't seen the bigger thing, there is this one little Hail Mary play on the monthly chart. If you didn't know, anybody here that didn't know, that if we don't break this line down here, we could be looking for a fifth wave on the macro, which is to the upside good. To some degree, right? Should take us back up to at least where we were. So there's a play like that could be happening. That's the only bullish play that I've got left out here. Everything else is pretty much bearish. So yeah, shorting, but I have a rule against shorting support, which is what this is right now. And when it becomes resistance and goes back up to it, and then my rules for shorting, permit that. If I follow my rules, it's usually when I don't follow them, I get my asses handed to me. So, but man, you're really not. Why you get back up there? Stop playing with my heart. Stop playing with my long. You supposed to meet me in the back room here. You remember her? You remember her? Huh? Are you getting stage fright? Are you getting? Do you need some help? Do you need a little bit? Do you need a little blue? You need something right here? You want a turkey leg? I got a turkey leg for you. I'm just saying, you like them turkey. Them turkey legs just scratch you in all the right places. I'm just saying. Yeah, you like it. See, I knew you would. Yeah, see, it feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, green feels good. Go get it. Yeah. All right. You put that prophylactic on, and you go up there and you go. Oh, hey. Why the sad face? Everything's going good over here, man. You're getting prepped up. She's up there waiting for you. Well, you got second thoughts. You got cold feet. What's up? You don't have to marry her. You just got to go up there and just spend some time at 71,000. That's all. Hey, you chose this life, mister. You chose this life. I didn't choose it for you. I'm just here to help you, be your best. Come on. Here, swallow this. Go ahead. Come on. It takes a few minutes, folks. This stuff is not instant, okay? It can be 2 to 4 hours before you see results from this guy. That's why we got the turkey leg. Maybe you need a bigger turkey leg. Are you a size queen? Look at that big wild leg. You can get you a hog leg out here if you want. Oh, I'm insulted. Why? Why would you do this? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta make it feel guilty, get a little guilt trip. Yeah. can't believe you did that to me. Right here on national YouTube and you're doing it again, you old bastard. Get above that 9-moving average, dude. Come on. This is the 10-second chart, for God's sakes. You can't reclaim the 9-moving average on the 10-second chart? And you call yourself an asset? Are you? Is that like asset as a tiny ass? Tiny ass? Meaning you're an ass? Heh? I think I'm pissing him off right now. I may ought to shut up. Hey Bitcoin, how you doing, man? I just played, you know. I was just over here, you know, kind of like I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about making a nice little warm bubble bath, you know, maybe with some carrots and then. Oh, Jesus! Did we lose we lost my purple line? Man, were those stop losses set over here? Because sometimes you do not stop. You're done. You're done. Stop losses didn't. No. Oh yeah, we got them. Okay. We did set it. Okay. Well, she's coming to get me now. I mean, hell, the only thing that you can do is you lost my line, so this is a good place to possibly, at the very damn lows. I'm going to add just a small bit to my short, which didn't even take. That'll bring my little line over here down a little bit. Because I've only been taken from my short. I haven't added to. Did you go in? You didn't do jack. You didn't do jack. Just a tawny bit because your teeth fall down. You're not doing anything over here. Why is that? I have to do this on my phone? What's going on over here? Alright. Did that add to you without killing my position? Oh, what the that killed my position. See, that's now I've just ruined my short. Was that the right one? That's the stop loss, right? Oh no, you're the stop loss, right? Okay. And that's how easy it is to screw up your position, just by adding a little to it after you're taking some profit, of course, because I already whittled it down at support over there, but the support line. So I'll do a little. I'd only put 5% in. It's a small amount, and it lowered me all the way down. So I'm in profit, but now I got a tight stop. I'll get stopped down anytime here. So this trade's almost over. But I'm up a whopping 8% now. It was 30. Meanwhile, my hype long and my Solana long are sucking, and they will continue to suck as long as Bitcoin goes down. Those guys are going to be out. Should have been looking for a shorts on those thingies. Okay, we're watching Bitcoin just die again. It's at 70,000. Getting closer and closer to that new lovely invalidation target I'm eyeballing down here that can't seem to find anymore on the 15-minute time frame or 1 minute time frame. Is that you? That's not you. Is it you? That's not you. It's you. This is here. Bitcoin, why are you gay? Why you not like boobies? The boobies were right there for you. You not like them. Why is that? I would never insult boobies like that. Man, Ichimoku Cloud looked mean. She looked like somebody stirred up her hornet's nest right there. What the hell? I'm trying to look for hopeful situations for you, Bitcoin, and you just keep slapping me in the face. You lost an 886. You were looking for either coming back to the zero line for a double bottom, right? Support, or going lower to that little other white line that we had drawn on another chart. It's about 60. What was it? What was it? Down here at 67. That's a 113 target. But I want to see what happens down here at 68.8. Are you gonna kill our hopes and dreams for any of the monthly Wave 5 ideas? Are you gonna invalidate the last little bullish thing that we have to even hope for 2026, maybe even to 2027? Are you gonna kill our hopes and dreams tonight? That's what I'm looking at right here. I feel like I'm just out here bitching. All right, ladies and gentlemen, another level of support broken. Oh wow, I just don't. It's like the karate chop that just keeps on cutting through every one of them. Such mad disrespect. I know. RSI and MACD just flipped in Bitcoin on the 1 minute. Oh my gosh. Joe says, going to bed. I think I want to go to bed too. This sucks. It never ends. It never ends. All right, so. Well, my little thing of opium is down here, which looks like, by the looks at it, it wants to come and crush that little dream. So, other thing I'm doing is I need to go back and look over any of these altcoin things I've got going on. Make sure that I'm ready, safe for them to hit if things go south. And as far as Bitcoin goes, I'm looking for, whenever we get our lower high, we're still working on wherever our lower low is now, but at some point we'll come up and find a place, and those will be the places to start looking for shorts, right? Right here, some people will play this would be one too. If we come back and we get rejected off of here and we'll flip this, and that's common to happen on these areas, so be looking for over here to possibly open up a short around 78. That would be safer than trying to front run it over here, right? Once we cross the line and come back and retest it, that's a much safer, more strategic entry than just trying to immediately short the bottom and put it in a flag pattern and call it down and not realizing, well, it hasn't broken support yet, right? We broke support now, so now we can take those chances, but there would still be the chance that it could come back in. Then what are you gonna do? So to really to play these bottom entries like this, you got to be able to have a stop loss at a high level, and then if it does come back up, you got to be willing to start adding or building to that short as they kind of come into here. That kind of takes your average entry from being here to maybe a little bit better, depending on how hard you go. The harder you go in here, the harder it is to move it back up here. But if you nibble here, as we're just doing it, and it comes back up, and then you just nibble a little bit here, nibble a little bit harder as closer you get to your stop loss, nibble a little harder, make sure you have your, maybe whatever you're going to put in for your whole position. And if it doesn't get your stop loss, well, I guess you're in a good short. And if it does get your stop loss, well, then I can probably sit along that bottom, huh? Probably the thought going through your mind at the time would be mine. Dang, I should have long that instead. It's all kinds of this bullish divergence trying to form down here, but it doesn't get us very far. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the end screen. I'm calling it a night for Bitcoin. I don't want to see it go to even anywhere closer to 68.8, just because it will kill a macro idea that I think we'd all love to see play out. But if it does, we just look for our retest of the support lines we just been losing, those resistance areas, trend lines, and Fibonacci, or whatever horizontal levels you might see out there, or moving averages that we might come up and touch, because they're all going into the negative formations here. They're not showing any ideas of wanting to stop just yet. We keep coming back up to them and then rolling back over. So whatever powers that be that wants to sell us down, she's selling us down. My original thing looking at tonight was this 886 fib area that's still into play, because we're on bigger time, 4 hours, right? If we can close above it and regain 70 and bounce from here, that's great. And she may just be wicking below there. So that idea is still in play. The 886 is still in play, but on the smaller time frame, she's definitely trying to flirt with losing it, right? All right, so we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow. Today was hump day, and I definitely feel like I got humped today with price action. Just saying, screw your support, Road Dog. We don't give a damn about the Fibonacci's today. We're wanting to take you down. We're wanting to go down to the low lows. I want to go where angels fear to tread. So here we are. See ya on the end screen, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you can, hit that like button. And if you can't, let me give you a friendly reminder here. Elvis, get out of that damn refrigerator.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Catch you on the end screen, everybody. As soon as we can find it.
Bring me a high low. Pump the charts alive.
All right, let's go with this one.
Where the games thrive. Bring
This time, it's different. Yeah, whatever.
This time's different.
Yeah, whatever. I read the perfect setup, strong fundamentals, analyst upgrades, low float inside a buy-in. I told myself this time is different. I studied the chart for hours. I loaded up, felt like a genius.
That's what I'm hoping for.
This time is different. 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 20% up. I'm a genius. This time is different. Then the rug gets pulled back to zero.
Does seem to happen, doesn't
I
it?
stare at the red for days.
Ain't happening right now, though.
Fundamentals. I quietly delete the position at a loss I can't admit. Deep down, I know I fell for the oldest story again. This time is different. 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 20% up. I'm a genius. This time is different. Then the rug gets pulled back to zero. I could stop reading the charts. I could stop.
Well, the bearish part of it seems to be doing pretty damn good right now. Seems to be right on schedule.
I'm here, falling for the same old lie. This time is different. This time is different.
So far, the 4-year cycle has been playing out. I mean, as far as going into a bear market, I mean, unfortunately, it looks like it's still in effect,
I'm a genius. This time is
in my opinion.
then the rug gets pulled
But I predict a smaller
back to
bear market for Bitcoin anyway.
zero. 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 Zero.
Bring me a high
See what else we got over here tonight.
Pump the charts alive. Watch the market soar. Where the gains thrive.
I don't know what to pick. I got a lot of them in here.
Bring me a high low. Q4's funky beat. By the dance to the crypto heat. By the wave, we're breaking through the night. Bitcoin's rhythm, feel the future ignite. Bring me a high low. Oh,
What's this one?
let's take control.
I don't think I like it. Hold on.
Think about
Funky
it,
dump.
there's a higher low to find. Markets dropping
Let me see what this song is. I forgot what it is.
every dip, the setup's clear to see. Big
And then, not what I expected.
Yeah, was hit. Chinese hands unload the stack. Bitcoin stumbles low, altcoins crack. When your 4K teeters, the fall cut sharp. Q4 is a flicker, lost in the dark. Game slip through fingers, night eats the light. Frustration hums, a weary traders fight. Altcoins curse, the shine face vast. Trap or collapse, will this moment last?
Ride the retro rush through the dumps deep dive.
We don't have any new God Zombies, though.
Where's the
I gotta get some more.
drive? 10
I'll work on that. I'll get some new ones. The other ones look like they're dead.
Whales flood the waves under neons fall. Cryptos pose, staggers answering the call. Ride the retro rush, trap or final break. Hopes a distant beat for resiliency.
Chinese markets stirred, dumps flood the glow.
Of course, I got this one, which is not. Well, she could be gone.
To the slowdown grind, October's promise phase, leaving us blind. Outflow surge hard to build, drain the scene. Inflows tease hope, but the mood's obscene. We our shadows, the cycle's harsh turn. Indoor illusion, lessons to learn. Yeah.
Ride the retro rush through the dumps deep dive. Altcoins fade out. Where's the drive to thrive? Tension builds high. Midnight's cruise way. Q4's hope dims, lost in disarray.
Whales flood the waves under neons fall. Cryptos pose, staggers answering the call. Ride the retro rush, trap or final break. Hopes a distant beat for resiliency.
Feel the dawning night. Q4's vibrant stream. Lambos race the skyline. A dazzling dream. Golden waves crash wild. Discos light the air. Unicorns leap free. Well beyond compare. Retro rainbow spark. Hope's funky glow. Through the dump's dark night. We steal the
There may be a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction on this one. I believe there's a hole poking through there. Oopsies. That's not safe for work. Or is it? I gotta say, the bear is one of my favorites. There's this little expression that comes on her face at the very end of the clip that is just, that one. I don't know. Dog, why not have the playlist playing? Well, I'm trying to think of how to answer that. Why not have the playlist playing? Well, I've got different playlists. Here, let me kind of bring up some of my folders and kind of. Man, I've got to go through and sort this stuff out. This stuff is. So I started getting over here. I started going into the album sorting over here, and see, I've got things sorted out into all these categories, right? So technically, all these are playlists and genres. But I've taken them from over here where the bulk of the music is, which is under Songworks. And this is really where all the playlists that you hear during my show are coming from over here. And I haven't got them sorted into albums or anything like that, but I've got lots of genres. So when you say playlist, each one of these to me is a playlist. From rhythm and blues, reggae, hard rock, a lot of slush things, music that I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep it or not. I got funk disco over here. So, and then I got time genres, 40s, 50s, 60s, hip hop, rock, 80s rock. So, to say playlist, I have to say, oh gosh, well, which one? And then I've got 2 albums, and then this playlist that you're listening, or where these songs are coming from now, is coming from this album, The Bull Run is a Fairy Tale. So if you were to say, hey, play the album Bull Run is a Fairy Tale, I would know what you're talking about. And then I could do that, load in this one. These are all the mastered ones. And then this is the Greedy High album, which has not been released yet because I'm lazy. But I'm still waiting for my other album to show up here on YouTube. It has not shown up yet. So there's a glitch. It's shown up everywhere else. Only the single showed up over here. Oh my God, how many times we're going to hear this song tonight? I'm done with the song. I'm done with the song. Where are you at?
Bring me a high-low, Q4's funky beat. By the dance to the crypto.
And let me.
By the wave, we're breaking through tonight. Bitcoin's rhythm, feel the future ignite. Bring me a high-low.
Oh, this wasn't where I was trying to go. Topic. Let's see if it still hasn't come out yet. But I do have some new songs out over here on the Topic channel. Little Red Candle and Paint It Red, and When Bags Die. And then there's the single. And there should be an album that has the same, well, it's got the same album cover, but the words are at the bottom. I only did this just to test to see if that's going to go through. And then before that, I hadn't released anything since the Christmas album. So that's old. And then this is some of the very first stuff that we had. This is the early stuff. These are the very first releases right here. It's changed a lot. It's gotten a lot better, a lot more professional sounding. A lot better quality productions now. There you go, Bitcoin. Get above my purple line, you little weenie. That better be a bear trap.
I stare at the line, like it owes me a sign. Green for a minute, then red like a crime. Why do I believe?
Yeah.
More we believe.
Top or fake out, top or fake out. I'm still in doubt.
Is it broken?
But if you listen to Amazon or Spotify or anything, that album will run as a fairy tale is over there. You can listen to all the songs on the album, or pick whichever ones you want to listen to. I got the music turned down right now.
Top of fake. Top of fake out. Fake out.
One more late, one more late. Why do I keep holding when the rate keeps growing? Why do I keep buying when the green keeps dying? Why do I keep dreaming of one more big streaming? Top or fake out, top or fake out.
I forgot to even do the news.
Sell too early, miss the glory. Hold too long, watch it gone.
One more leg, one more leg.
Top of fake out.
Is this old? No, it's new. Hyperliquid Treasury.
Sell a hole, one more leg, one
Well, it looks like everybody's getting into prediction markets. Hyperliquid's doing prediction markets, and Crypto.com launches OG, a standalone regulated prediction market with margin trading. What the hell is that? So we didn't look at Crow tonight, but I was meant to look at that and see how it's doing. Oh my God, here we CME Group, CEOI, CME Coin to streamline derivatives clearing and settlement. There we go. There we go. They're going to be doing their own coins. So we knew that was coming, right?
Top of fake out. Top of fake out. Sell a hold, one more leg or one more cold. Top of fake out. Top of fake out.
Miss the move or lose it all. Top of fake out, hear the call.
Top of fake out.
Yeah, we could have spent some time on the news. I wasn't even. It just slipped my mind tonight. Still trying to get in the groove here.
One more leg, one more
So Layer GG, he doesn't put his news out to right about when we're getting ready to close up our stream. So this came out 47 minutes ago. We'll get it together though.
Candles, fucking candles. Why can't you tell me? Up or down? Next. Green or red? Next. Fucking candle. Fucking candles. Why? Is it spare or one more high? Is it spare or one more high?
That's a good one. That's an awesome quote. I love it.
There are no dumps, just happy accidents.
One more high.
Sometimes you gotta beat the devil out of it.
One more high.
Fucking candles. Fucking candles. Tell me now, bearable. Fucking candles. Fucking candles. knocking candles.
One more high.
Orange.
72% chance. You can.
Right.
Really fighting with this area right
Another
here.
green spike that's gonna rug. Another dip that's gonna hug my face. Burn it down, yeah? I've been long since the dawn of time. Every pump feels like a pantomime. I buy the rumor, I sell the news. I hold the bag till I'm black and blue. Solana's frozen, Ethereum's gas is dear. I'm still here waiting for the atmosphere.
You made me think about burning it down.
The wave, thought I'd be fine. Now I'm staring at red like it's 2009. I'm tired of losing, tired
Let's see if I got that one here.
Tired of pretending I don't mind. The trend's been my enemy for too long. Time to flip the script, time to be wrong. Burn it
Oh, this
down,
is it.
burn it
I didn't think it was.
Let the whole thing burn to the ground. Burn it down, burn it down. I'm done being the clown. Burn it down, burn it down. Short at the lows, fuck the rebound. Burn it down, burn it down. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I short at the bottom. Thought I'd be clever. Watched it bounce 15%. Brilliant, whatever. Covered at the top, re-shorted again. Now I'm long by accident. Kill me now, amen. Leverage ate me. Liquidation bell rang. I'm back to square one with a fresh new pang. The market's laughing. It's got perfect aim. Every time I switch sides, it does the same. I wanted the trend to be my friend, not the bastard that kicks me again. But the market's a joker, the market's a tease. It plays me like I'm on my knees. Burn it down, burn it down. Let the whole thing burn to the ground. Burn it down, burn it down. I'm done being the clown. Burn it down, burn it down. Short at the lows, fuck the rebound.
Amen to
Burn
that.
it down, burn it down. I don't give a fuck anymore. Funny in it, thought I'd master the game. Thought I'd smart the flame. Now I'm short in at bottoms, long in at peaks. Still getting wrecked every week. But sort it. Raise your warm lager high to the greatest bear market in the sky.
Yeah. There, I think so. That's what they're trying to be.
Burn it down, burn it down. Let the whole thing burn to the ground. Burn it down, burn it down. I'm done being the clown. Burn it down, burn it down. Short at the lows, fuck the rebound. Burn it down, burn it down. Right. Weekend again. Chart looks hopeful. Then it breaks my heart. Let it burn, yeah. Friday night, the feeds all hype and cheer. I set my levels, think the bounce is near. Saturday dawns, the feed goes ghost quiet. No buyers, no sellers, just silence and spike. Sunday spikes, looks like salvation's call. I double down fast, watch the green bars crawl. Then the trap springs, liquidity dries up. Price wicks down hard, fills my bitter cup. Damn these whales with their perfect timing. Damn these gurus with their victory rhyming. Damn this cycle that keeps breaking my back. Damn this space that won't cut me slack. Weekend heartbreak. Every Saturday I bleed. Weekend heartbreak. Sunday fake out, same old me. Weekend heartbreak. Hope turns to ash in my hands. Fuck this game, fuck these plans. Lettered tease, maybe this is the turn. But every time frame says we're gonna burn. Support levels crack, grip slipping away. I'm clutching at nothing, losing the day. Gurus post win, screenshots all shine while I'm liquidating. Losing my mind, I try to stay calm, try to stay sane. But the rage keeps rising, fueling the flame. They say the bulls are coming, 2020 seats light. But weekends keep killing us every damn night. The opium's dead, the dreams in the dirt. Still I refresh, still I hurt. Weekend heartbreak. Every Saturday I bleed. Weekend heartbreak. Sunday fake out, same old me. Weekend heartbreak. Hope turns to ash in my hands. Fuck this game, fuck these plans. I could sell it all tonight, but the second it dips, I'm back in the fight. Fuck it, raise your middle finger high to the weekend that makes us cry.
Usually does.
Weekend heartbreak. Every Saturday I bleed. Weekend heartbreak. Sunday fake out, same old me. Weekend heartbreak. Hope turns to ash in my hand. Fuck this game, fuck these plans. Weekend heartbreak. Weekend Fuck this space. Weekend heartbreak. Woke up to a green candle. Thought it was Christmas morn. Checked my phone at the bus stop. Portfolio reborn. Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now I'm refreshing charts in the loo. Feeling deplorable. Yeah, brilliant. They said, just hold still, darling. The moon is on its way. But the moon's got a mortgage and it's late on the pay. 'Cause the bull run is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, then they rang the closing bell. Big hands in the castle, small hands in the well. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? September used to sparkle. October wore the crown. November brought the gravy. December wrote it down.
days while we're financially dead. They said, buy the dip, my love, it's only paper cuts, but the dip's a bloody canyon and we're running out of guts. Classic. The bull run is a fairy tale, glass slippers just a margin call, size 12 triple L. They're gobbling up the satoshis we dropped when we fell. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit Plufane. Oi! Once upon a block, there lived a little lamb. Then the wolf bought the abattoir and rebranded it Defy. Terms and conditions apply. 8 bars, wonky synth, the treasure is like a slot machine, panic attack. Beep boop, sold. Retails on the group chat typing when Lambo in caps. Darling, it's pronounced Lamborghini. Captains going down with the ship, still saluting the collapse. Institutions in the VIP, sipping vintage beer with the confetti on the floor that they vacuum once a year. The bull run is a fairy tale, happy ending got delisted. Chapter 11, retail pale. They're stacking sats in bunkers while we're flocking off the grail. The bull run is a fairy tale, and we're the cautionary tale they tell. Shh. Once upon a wallet. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet. Ding dong. Ding dong. I light a candle for every pump I missed. Little screenshot coffin laid out like this. FOMO in a black suit carrying the weight of the coin that's now worth a house and a date. I stand at the grave in my pajamas and socks, crying over pixels while I
Let's just
sip
toying with this
cheap
area right here.
coffee. FOMO funeral.
So local pattern that's in has got a 72% chance to break to the upside. It could come back down here, level out before it does, but hopefully this one will just go ahead and do it. That's being full of hope again. A lot of hopium.
Another should have bought another private health.
He heard me say hopium. Look at
Bury
that.
the hope, I bury the dream, I bury the chance to be on the winning team. The eulogy short, just a sigh and a shrug. Another pump gone, another missed drug. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong, FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong. I could close the app, I could go to sleep, I could do anything, but I'm here mourning coins that never knew my name. Hoping 20T sleeps brings a resurrection game. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again.
You got a typical bat pattern.
FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong.
And it could come here. That's the first place we want to look for. If it wants to do the deeper one, it'd be coming down here. Lower low.
Ding dong.
See if I can dial that in a little bit.
Red candle, you got me dreaming. I saw you light up on the screen last night. Tiny little wick, but you burn
shine so bright. You took me higher than I'd ever been. One look at that glow and I was all in. I thought you were stable, thought you were true, but you're out so fast, I had no clue. You promised me forever, said we'd ride the wave, but you were built for speed, but not for grave. You gave me a thrill, you gave me a rush, but every time you puked, you left me in the dust. I should have known better, I should have seen the sign, but I was too busy loving the crime. Little red candle, you took me for a ride. Little red candle, you burned me deep inside. Little red candle, you were fast and you were mean. Little red candle, now I'm crashing in our dreams. Oh, you came on strong at the open bell. I rode your palm straight through to hell. Every green tick was a kiss on my lips. Every way high was a
Stringer, you're still awake? Is there a second after? Well, I haven't had anything to drink tonight. I haven't drank anything in a while. It's been months since I've had any alcohol. I'm just naturally drunk every day.
You first met on my screen. You were so pretty, so wild, so obscene. I thought we had forever, thought we'd never part, but you were just a candle with a shot at heart. Now I'm sitting in the dark, staring at the red, wondering if I'll ever feel that high again. Little red candle, you took me for a ride.
can't find it right now.
Why do I keep buying when the green keeps dying? Why do I keep dreaming of one more big streaming?
I do, but I've got it. Yeah, I do, but I got it in a different thing.
Still in doubt.
See if we can get Bob back in here.
Miss the glory, hold too long, watch it go.
One more leg.
Top of fake out.
Fake out.
Top of fake out.
Fake out.
Sell a hold, one more leg go, one more cold. Top of fake out.
Fake out.
Top of fake out.
Fake out. Mr. Mover, lose it all. Top of fake out, hear the call.
I stare at the line, like it owes me a sign. Green for a minute, then red like a crime. Why do I believe? No more we believe.
Top or fake out. Top or fake out. Still in doubt.
Is it broken or just joking? Is it over or just slowing?
One more leg.
Top of fake out. Top of fake out.
Sell a hold, one more leg go, one more cold. Top of fake out.
Top of fake out.
Mr. Mover, lose it all. Top or fake out, hear the call.
Top of fake. Top of fake out. Fake out.
One more leg. Why do I keep holding when the red keeps growing? Why do I keep buying when the green keeps dying? Why do I keep dreaming of one more big streaming? Top or fake out. Top or fake out. I'm still in doubt.
Sell too early, miss the glory. Hold too long, watch it gone.
One more leg.
Top of fake out. Top of fake out.
Sell a hold, one more leg go, one more cold. Top of fake out.
Top of fake out.
Mr. Mover, lose it all. Top or fake out, hear the call.
I stare at the line, like it owes me a sign. Green for a minute, then red like a crime. Why do I believe? Do I believe?
Top or fake out. Top or fake out. I'm still in doubt.
Is it broken or just joking? Is it over or just slowing?
One more leg.
Top of fake out. Top of fake out.
Sell a hold, one more leg go, one more cold. Top of
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you for being here. Good luck on your trading. Don't know what Bitcoin's going to do, man. Don't. That one made some noise. Hope it doesn't do that.
fake out.
I think I got that taken care of. All right, so I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. She may be coming. Several scenarios. She has a 618 bounce right here. May come up here, come down. If it does, you know, the main thing we need to get past this purple line is we got to reclaim that. Definitely, and we got to avoid this. if we want any kind of bullish scenario luckily to play out. Those are the kind of the two requirements. This would be a great place to bounce right now to avoid coming down here and tapping this guy. And if we can do that, we've got a chance for a Hail Mary play on the monthly. But if we don't do it, well, then we're just flat out here and confirming the last steps of the bear market. Or with some of the last few confirmations of the bear market, and we're just at hopefully a low in it before we get some kind of bounce somewhere. But breaking this would, I don't know if that would make us, it should be choppy through here if we do come down here. There's a lot of support down in this area. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out. Until then, good night, John Boy. See you on the next one. Good night. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Keep Jesus in your life.